there are some intrinsic function. So what you can do, you can refer to AWS stack name. This is kind of pre-built available. So whenever you specify stack name in AWS console, that will be picked up and automatically put over here. Then I'm saying this network is public. Then I create. So this is something which I specify as a VPC. That's the outer. Within that I need to specify a public subnet. This is my CIDR block, and it is saying reference to this VPC. So it is referring to this VPC over here, logical ID, and this basically tells CloudFormation that there is a dependency there, and it is going to create all the things resources appropriate, because we cannot create a subnet without creating the VPC. So it has to create this element first, then it is going to create subnet, and then I'm going to create internet gateway. And after creating internet gateway, I'm going to attach that internet gateway to VPC. So gateway to internet, I say VPC ID this one. So attach this internet gateway to my VPC. And then I also have to use something known as public route table. The route table is something which is there. We know the concept of now public subnet and private subnet. So it has to create routing entries. It has to also associate this route table with appropriate subnet. Remember the steps that we created public route table and associated that route table to public subnet. So that is all the things are specified and coded. And finally, I'm going to spin up an EC2 instance over here. Say that, okay, now if we look at this, depends on gateway to internet. So what is going to happen unless those elements are created? It is not going to create this one. So this explicit dependency we have set. And then properties T2 micro instance type reference is my image. So my image is nothing but my image is the parameter in this case. My image is a parameter, so I can type the image ID, which is AMI ID. And then finally, it is going to launch in the public subnet. So that is something which is configured in my CloudFormation. And this is the way you write CloudFormation template. But you must have realized that unless you understand the nitty-gritties and components are related, you will not be able to write CloudFormation template. So CloudFormation is used for not only setting up infrastructure, but it is also used for installing the application. But that is a bit cumbersome compared to other kind of methods. So it is up to you or your company strategy how you want to use it. So this is the way, this is the concept of CloudFormation template. So we will actually pause here today, and tomorrow we will continue further with CloudFormation template. We'll look at the concept of this web identity federation. What is the use case for Elastic Cache? And then there are some Route 53, which is used for domain name mapping. And then brief overview of some ancillary services like code commit, code pipeline, and so on. Those are not very powerful as your CI/CD pipeline, which you might be using it. But just to understand that this exists there, and then finally we will look at if anybody is planning or for any kind of certification. Then I will talk about a little bit about certification. Yeah. So that's the kind of the agenda for tomorrow. So meanwhile, what I have done basically, I asked you to share the email IDs. So in my kind of shared folder, I created one file. I request you to actually put all the email IDs over there. So let me go to this. And there should be one file which is JD packs list. So just fill in your details. I actually copy pasted, some of you actually put your email IDs. So just ensure that, because after tomorrow's session, I'm going to restrict this access only to this particular email list.
That Excel file?
Yeah, Excel file. Yeah. So I'm just resharing that on the chat window in case if you can't find it.
Yeah. So it is in a doc file.
It is an Excel file. It is yeah, Google Docs. Yeah. If we just go to first, main JD July 2020. Do you see this JD packs list? Yeah, let's
It's
add that.
view only right now.
Oh, it's view only.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will just share this. Okay. Change. Yeah, editor. Let's try now updating.
In Drive, what is the location? JD July 2020.
Yeah, it's there inside. There's a packs list. Can you see this?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So meanwhile, I think if you have any questions, then we can take those questions.
Amod, can you please press the link in the chat box?
Yeah, I think I have already sent it. Yeah, can you see this link? Yeah, Preeti, you can stop the recording now. I'm just pasting it again. Did you receive that?